YouTube, what is going on? All right, so we're at a whopping 68 subscribers. Not trying to make it big, I'm just trying to get it out there so other people can boost their 370Z, G37, whatever, okay? So anyways, guys, this is just going to be talk about... Dog's trying to get in. This is going to be talk about exactly what it costs me, and I did the minimum of what you have to do to be able to supercharge. Okay, so for starters, how much does the kit cost? Where should I get the kit? So I bought one of the top tier kits. I went with the Soho supercharger kit. It's more or less, it's really a pro charger because there's a blow-off valve. But anyways, I went with the supercharger kit through Soho because it had such great numbers and they were super consistent. So basically, I saw cars between 550 wheel and almost 700 wheel horsepower with their kit. Stock block, no major upgrades where they need to tear anything apart. And that was just everything I'm about to list here. Okay, so the kit costs $6,875. Got a little notepad here so I can try to figure out exactly what it costs so you guys can kind of figure out for your budget what you're going to need to do. So anyways, I went with the Soho kit. I know that a lot of people go and they say, hey, I really want to do a Top Gun supercharger kit because it does cost less. So I went with the supercharger kit with Soho because, like I said, the consistency in numbers, but also the quality of the kit. It's a beautiful kit. When I did get it, it was a few months later, but when I did get it, I was amazed. The welds were beautiful. It came with everything I needed, came with quality parts. So nothing was really cheap about the kit. Literally wasn't cheap anyways. I would hope not. And then direct fit, so I didn't really have to cut anything other than a small piece towards the driver's wheel, the fender well right there. There's a piece of frame that you have to kind of cut to fit everything, but other than that, man, like, it was actually really easy to put on the kit. We did run into a few issues, but nothing that we couldn't solve by giving Soho a call and them helping us out. So I'll move on from there. Supplementary mods you're gonna actually have to do for the kit. So you're going to need a clutch kit, and I highly recommend the Z1 clutch kit. So I went with the 6-puck, and a lot of people say it's really rough with a 6-puck, and that is true. I think NA. So ever since I got boosted, the clutch kit through Z1, the 6-puck that I do have, is really smooth. It hooks and it goes. I mean, like, and I daily drive the car, so realistically speaking, like, if you just feather it, it's good. Like, it, just like any other clutch. So it's not bad. And that ran me about $700. I didn't get it during a sale or any of that. I had to get it, so I was ready for boost. And then moving on. So another big thing you're going to need to do is you're going to have to do spark plugs. So I went with the GTR Spark Plugs. That was actually what was recommended to me. So I did not do the HKS fucking, like, level 9 heat level 9 or whatever the hell it is. I went with just GTR OEM spark plugs, which are a few dollars less, and they get the job done fine. And my car was way overdue for spark plug change, so when we actually pulled them out, 2 of them had some oil on them, so that was not awesome. So anyways, moving on. And then injectors. So your injectors, I went with Injector Dynamics, the 1050 cc's. Again, it's a daily car. I'm not trying to push any, like, crazy amount of horsepower. I just want to do it so the car is still fun to drive and it zips and rips, and it does. So I went with 1050 cc's and then a fuel pump. So I went with the 485 fuel pump through WALBRO, and it's actually E85 capable, which I would highly recommend. You might not plan on going E85 now, but down the road you might decide, hey, like, I would really like to go E85, and it's already in there, so you don't have to worry about trying to buy another one. You can just spend a little bit extra money and already have it in there. Next thing is so the actual tune. So you're going to need a flash to get to your dyno, so it's safe after you put on your kit, and it's mainly for the injectors. and then you'll just putt there the rest of the way. By the way, the fuel pump was about $130-ish, but I did have to spend an extra $60 on an install kit because Z1 was out. It was during a sale, so I should have kind of already expected that. So yeah, so $190 or whatever, with tax was probably about $200 for the fuel pump and the kit. And then I did have to expedite shipping, so that was like $30. So, but yeah, so going on. So I don't remember how much spark plugs were, but there were 6 of them at like $27 a piece. So you do the math. And then the tune, and then the pre-inspection for like boost leaks and like issues that could come up on the dyno, because you obviously sign a waiver that says if my engine goes kaboom, then I'm liable, not anyone else, and I accept responsibility. So the tune itself, the reflash was $450, and then the pre-inspection and the boost leak test was $120. And I'm super glad we did it because, like I said before, they found 6, and I thought we did a really good job, and we did not, but that's okay. So yeah, so roundabout, it costs just shy of about $10,000, and that's at minimum. Okay, this isn't counting the engine mount upgrades that I did, the polyurethane ones through Z1. This isn't counting the transmission mount, the rear diff polyurethane stuff, the collars that I did get for the rear subframe through Z1. This does not count the exhaust, the LongTube headers that I do have. This does not count the oil cooler that I have. This does not count the ported lower plenum that I have. And I'm trying to think of what else. Oh, I did do the 9 PSI pulley, which is awesome. Thank you, Soho Motorsports, for that. So roundabout about $10,000. So if you don't owe shit on it, go for it, man. It's really not that hard. It is expensive, yes, but you know, if you've got good credit, you can finance the kit really easily, and you can go boost. So financially, anyone can boost. I promise you this. Have a good one, guys.